With all the shopping and sales that everybody can do at this time of year, it's good to be able to kick back, relax and catch a movie. And there are plenty of summer blockbusters to choose from. I'm Renee Brack and here are some more of the great flicks you can go see during the holiday season.
You're not gonna make it!
You're not helping.
It's time to meet the Muppets.
Yes! Come on, guys, let's go!
That hat has got to go. And the pearls. But the main thing is your voice. It's too high and it has no authority.
Coming to cinemas right across Australia is Tom. Cruising into another Mission Impossible movie, MI4 Ghost Protocol has an unlikely support cast, but there's a good reason for it. More about that later on. But right now...
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Tintin is a cartoon dude who finally has his own movie, directed by Steven Spielberg, making this his first go at an animated film. With his good mate, Captain Haddock, he sets off on a treasure hunt.
Thanks. I'm Tintin, by the way. Haddock. Archibald Haddock.
We didn't really know what it was going to look like in the end. It was just we were giving our movements to the animators. So it's more collaborative than regular acting because what you do then gets taken on by a whole, hundreds of people at Weta who turn it into what it is now,
Spielberg loved Tintin comics since a reviewer compared Raiders of the Lost Ark to Tintin, and he's held the rights to turn the comic into a movie since 1983.
Did you hit anything? Oh dear.
Another summer blockbuster you can catch is The Iron Lady. No, it's not a doco about Iron Man's girlfriend, but it is a movie about a real-life British Prime Minister who ruled with an iron fist and had nerves of steel when it came to starting wars, like in the Falklands.
Maximise your appeal. Bring out all your qualities and make you look and sound like the leader that you could be.
Meryl Streep has been Oscar-nominated 16 times, winning 2 of them. So let's see if this Brit-based blockbuster bags her another one.
I may be persuaded to surrender the hat. The pearls, however, are absolutely non-negotiable.
We are the Muppets.
Hello.
Hello.
If you grew up loving the Muppets, or if you're just discovering them now, let's be clear on one thing. It is a Muppet world. We just happen to live in it too. But don't call them puppets.
I don't know anything about puppets, but I think the whole, being a Muppet, it's not really a thing. I mean, the group is called the Muppets, but I think being a Muppet is more a state of mind.
Yeah.
Just, whereas being a man is more, it's a physical thing.
Yeah, I think being a Muppet, I was made an honorary Muppet. I think it's about maintaining a sense of childlike wonder.
You think we should have rented a bigger car?
So the top film of all these summer blockbusters, as voted by the Movie Juice team, is Tom's film Mission Impossible 4 Ghost Protocol.
So what happens now?
Tom is almost 50 years old, but he can still cut it when it comes to complex stunts. The actor who really should have scored an Oscar by now again stars as Ethan Hunt, who has to go rogue to clear his name.
The president has initiated Ghost Protocol. The entire IMF has been disavowed. Now I've been ordered to take you to Washington, where they will hang the Kremlin bombing on you and your team, unless you were to escape after assaulting Brandt and me.
So one of the things that I always wanted with the franchise was for it to not have a number. So it's not going to be MI2, MI3, MI4, but it's going to be Mission Impossible and Ghost Protocol.
Well, you're in a mega movie franchise when the title gets a round of applause.
It's big entertainment, big cinema, great popcorn movies, and it's a series that I love doing, and that's why I started it originally. So it's very exciting.
Tom's got a great cast around him, like Oscar nominee Jeremy Renner.
We all have our secrets. My first big action movie, no one better to have as your mentor and set a really high bar than Tom.
Now remember, blue is glue.
And when it's red?
Dead.
You get to work with, comic genius like Simon Pegg, and you're kind of just more the straight guy to his jester. I just jump and I catch you.
I think one of the signature comic scenes in it, one of the funniest, is between you and Jeremy Renner, talking about how he's going to be falling into this oven.
Yes, that's Brad's favourite scene, actually.
And who would have thought Brad Bird, the director famous for animations like Ratatouille, The Incredibles and Up, would seriously shift gear into a high-end action flick?
Just if you've seen any of his movies, especially The Incredibles, I think that's splashed all over this movie. It's got a really great feel, and it's got a good, fun sensibility to it. It still has great intense action, but it also has great character tension and humor to cut that tension.
So your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to see as many summer blockbusters as you can. And it's hard to go past Tom Cruise doing his own stunts up there on the big screen. There will come the day, one day, when Tom's body will tell him that doing stunts really is mission impossible. But until then, he still is one hell of an action hero. OK, well, that's it from me and from Movie Juice. And for all the best in entertainment news, check out your Movie Network channels. Find or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and mnc.tv.